Hey guys, we're heading to our 32-week scan at the Women's and Children's Hospital. So my name's Charles, this is Ellen. We have a 1-year-old daughter and Ellen is 32 weeks pregnant with our twins. So we've just finished up at our 32-week growth scan. This is our second to last scan. So we've got another growth scan at 34 weeks, followed by our echocardiogram scan. But yeah, this is the second to last time, hopefully, that we'll have to come to the hospital for a growth scan. It was a relatively normal scan today. It actually went pretty quickly. They didn't seem too busy. We were able to get in and have the scan done and then go see the doctor relatively quickly. At times we've had to wait roughly about 3 hours, like for the whole lot. This time we're in and out in about an hour and a half, which is really good, considering I'm taking time off of work to come to these scans. After looking at both the babies, the sonographer and the doctors are saying that the babies are in good condition. The doctor, her words were, they're perfect, which is fantastic. So when we're looking at weight, we were predicting that they'll be about 1.8 kilos. This time round, twin A was just over 2 kilos, so we didn't have an exact.
Yeah, we don't have an exact.
So they just said just over 2 kilos, and twin B was 1.96. So with the margin of like 40 grams, that's potentially nothing in the scheme of things. Another thing to note that we thought that was a massive jump in weight, considering that last time we had the scan, they were in the 40th percentile. And we were predicting about 1.8 kilos, and now they're up around 2, so like a 500 gram jump in 2 weeks was quite massive, we thought. But the doctor was saying this sort of late in gestation, that's quite common, as long as they're tracking on the same growth path, that's normal, which is good. So at 32 weeks, they're able to give us our induction date, or Ellen her induction date. So they're able to give us the exact date that Ellen will be induced, which is pretty much 4 weeks before our 40-week term, which is good. So the date that we're looking at is, Alexa, tell her.
So 10th of June, I will go in to start the process. You go in at about 4 o'clock. And they will insert, or they'll do an examination, check both babies, make sure that they're doing well.
Check the heart rates.
And then they will check the cervix to see if I'm dilated already, or if not, they're going to do a balloon catheter. So it like goes up there and swells up and it gets the process going. I'll spend the night in hospital and Charles can go home with Emmy. And then in the morning they'll break my waters and give me the drip that gets the contractions going, and hopefully that day we'll get to meet our baby boys. Last time was the 30+ hour labour, so hopefully that day.
But once they put the drip in, I mean, like with Emily, we'll go on natural nearly the whole way through, and they only put the drip in after you had the epidural.
Yeah.
So once the drip goes in, it just speeds up the whole process, and it was like 4 hours after that, wasn't it?
Yeah, sped it up a lot.
11th of June should be the day, if Ellen doesn't go into labour before then.
I'm hoping I go into labour before then. I don't want to be induced. It is a more painful labour experience, although I will be on epidural. Not necessarily the whole time, but I'll have it in place, so I've got the option of
tapping in when
I need to.
Yeah. More than likely after twin A has been born, and then if they need to reposition twin B.
That's when they will pretty much said that the doctor will do an assisted birth with that. So the doctor may do a breech delivery, but will have their hand in me. So yeah, I think epidural will be necessary. But we'll see. I don't feel like I don't think I can go another 4 weeks.
Yeah.
As it is, the baby's combined weight is bigger than Emily was 9 days overdue. So
Yeah.
I'm feeling humongous and tired and sore, and hopefully won't go all that way.
Yeah.
But very close to.
The good thing is, it's like, you know, we wanted twin B to be over 2 kilos, and twin B is really close to that now.
Yeah.
So in the scheme of things, any time after now, with twin B being born, would be okay for twin B to have the surgery. And, you know, our main focus on getting both the babies put on weight is, you know, well, they're 2 kilos, so it's fantastic.
And twins, it is quite common for them to be born from 32 weeks. So, you know, if they were to come along, it would be just them getting assistance in breathing and in feeding. But they should be fine. There shouldn't be any other issues.
Yeah.
The
updates. So first of all, we'll have a look at Ellen's baby bump. Now we'll have a look at Ellen's apps, see what they're telling us. Now just having a look at a bit of an update with yourself. So you mentioned that, you know, you are a bit sore, you are a bit tired, but it's a little bit more than that, because the other day while you were at work, you saw one of the doctors because you were feeling a bit dazed and lightheaded.
Yeah.
And so they had a look at your blood pressure and everything else. How's that going?
So blood pressure's fine, but at that point my blood pressure was up, which isn't usual for me. Normally mine's pretty steady all the time, but I did have a high blood pressure reading. But I just have a really lightheaded, groggy, just tired feeling. It's not there all the time, but it's there a lot.
Did you have that with Emily?
No.
So
I didn't. Not that I remember, but this is like, you know, to the point where, like, yesterday Charles went down for a nap with Emily, and I really wanted to stay up and study, and I was like physically so exhausted that I couldn't even, like, I didn't even have the TV on, I didn't have my phone going, I was just sitting there like trying to get the effort to go and lay down in bed, and I ended up sleeping for 2 hours after that, and then I'm okay, but it's just weird draining feeling, and that's hard when you've got a toddler.
Very hard when you've got a toddler. So but would that be what people call baby brain, like with mums?
Yeah, I guess so.
Just being dazed, out of it, tired.
Yeah, I guess. You know, it is to the point where sometimes I feel like I shouldn't drive. Like, if I feel that way, I'm like, you know, I might have to go pick up Emily from childcare or something, and I'll just have to wait till it passes, because, you know, it wouldn't be safe for me to be driving feeling like that. But I don't know, it's hard. I'm very much looking forward to these babies being born and just having energy back, and you know, not having, I'm uncomfortable. I'm very uncomfortable.
Yeah, baby's moving around all the time.
Like
under your ribs.
Yeah, and it's like between Braxton Hicks and the baby's moving, my belly is very active and it's uncomfortable. Even getting the ultrasound, one of the babies was just right under my ribs, and it was like this flicking, and it was like, can you just stop? Like, that doesn't feel nice.
Yeah.
But last pregnancy, and I'll miss it when it's gone. So
worst case scenario, only 4 more weeks.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so I reckon we'll call the vlog there. So if you're pregnant with twins, have twins, if you're parent of a heart kid, or you're just interested to see what we have going on, look out for the upcoming videos. Better yet, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you'd like to donate to Heart Kids, we'll have the link in the description below. And thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. That sounds a bit weird.